Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is an interesting review. This is the FQ777 FQ18 Dobby. Why is it called Dobby? Let's find out. Let's take it out and take a look at this thing. Yes, this thing is almost an exact duplicate of the Dobby. I am really surprised at this one. You know, I don't know how they can get away with it, but they, you know, with copyright laws or whatever. But look at this thing. Let's open it up. I mean, it is a very close copy of the Dobby, except this one is a brushed motor quadcopter. Of course, it's not a brushless motor, and it has no GPS, and it has no optical hold, and it's just a toy quadcopter in the shape, in a pretty darn close shape of the Dobby. So let me show it to you around, show it around here. There is its camera. Its camera is swiveled up and down. I'm going to leave it up. It's mainly intended as a selfie drone, just as the Dobby is. Its battery is this one here, and to pull it out, you got to pinch these two inward together like there, and we see it's a 3.7 volt, 1100 milliampere hour battery. It's quite a big battery for this little quadcopter, so hopefully it'll give us some good flight time. So you plug it in like so. It is a proprietary battery, and it comes with a proprietary charger, and its charger almost is another copy of the Dobby's charger. You know, so just about everything about it is a darn close copy of the Dobby, except it's the Dobby. So let's go over the controller for it. You can control it via smartphone like the Dobby, but since this does not have GPS and does not have optical stabilization with the ground, does not have sensor or acoustic sensors like the Dobby, I recommend skipping trying to fly this with your phone. Use the provided controller. You'll get much more precise control. Let's go over the buttons of the controller. This is rates. This is your flip button. It does have headless mode. You activate by pressing this button here. Start and stop the motors by pressing this button here. And take off and landing by pressing this button here. And you can switch to mode 1 if you wish by holding this button down and turning on the quadcopter, and then that will move your throttle from the left stick to the right stick. And this is just pitch and roll pitch and roll trim. So let's go into flight of the Dobby. Actually, it's Dobby, and see how it performs. Hope you enjoy this flight. You start the Dobby by pressing this button here, and that turns it on, and you put it on the ground, and then you start up your transmitter like so, and bind the quadcopter like so, and let's start the motors up real quick. And with it like that, let's turn off the transmitter. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, then it will land itself. So no problems there. That start and stop seems to be automatic takeoff and landing, which is different than what the what do you call it? The instructions said. So let's try that again and land. Okay, that's its automatic landing, so that works fine too. Okay, let's start up the app and try its camera out. This is the app it uses. It's HTS-UFO, available on Google Play and iTunes. And you hit the center button there, and that brings us up our 720p video, and then we hit the camera button to record, and that's how you record video with this thing. And we're going to go do that automatic takeoff, or actually I'm going to hit headless mode first. We're in headless mode, then hit that automatic takeoff and turn the quadcopter toward us. So there's Dobby. Dobby. Doesn't cost as much as the Dobby. It's doing a pretty darn good job. I'm looking at the screen. The screenshot looks good. Let's try it as a follow me quadcopter. I'm going to go up just a tad higher, right about there. So this thing's supposed to be able to do flips. I'm going to go up a little higher and try the flip, and go upwind a bit too. And try to flip. Oh, surprisingly, it does flips very well. Let's bring it down here closer so you can see that. How about forward flip? Oh, my goodness. Surprised. Bring it up closer so you can see that. Let's try it again. Okay. Surprising. Let's take Dobby out of headless mode right now. Let's see how it flies. Oh my goodness. Where the real Dobby is not a good flyer, this one looks pretty dang cool. Look at those lights on the bottom of it. Let's bring it overhead. Look at that. Red, white, and blue. Bring it down a little lower so you can see this. Look at those lights. I'm getting a snapshot here. So, I wonder how long that battery will last. That's a big battery in this thing. Let me hit stop on the recording so far. Make sure we got it. Starting it up again. Because it is 720p video. And the video seems to be pretty darn good. Let's see if I can fly this thing FPV. Let's go over by the trees. I'm looking at the screen only. Coming down a little lower. Whoa, came down too low. Okay, so there is some lag, which makes it somewhat difficult to fly FPV. Let's see if we can. Okay, I'm going to stop the video. See if we can do a hand takeoff, like the Dobby. Okay, pointing it away. Pressing the start and stop button. Yeah! Can you do a hand landing? Yes, you can. Do hand takeoff and hand landing. Try it again. Surprisingly, here, starting the camera up again. This thing works well. I am surprised. Almost as good as the Dobby, if not better. I think it has a longer flight time than Dobby. Let's take a picture. Take a picture and make it last longer. Here, let's stop the video first. The wind's blowing it toward me. Hold on. I don't know if it's taking pictures or not. Starting the video camera back up again. So nice. FQ777 got something here, if they don't get sued. I don't want to, oh, that was the rates. Oh, we're in a high rate now. If they don't get sued, they got something here. This could be very popular. Flies well, very nicely. And again, if you desire, let's go to low rate. And let's put it back in headless mode again. Which way is the headless mode direction now? Okay. Back in headless mode, you can use it as a follow me. Okay, the headless mode direction's that way. See this old man running? How about this way? Can it keep up with me? How about it this way? Bye-bye, Dobby. Come back, Dobby. Dobbin. Going back out of headless mode. And all in all, pretty dang neat. Let's see what happens when we fly out of range. Okay. Stopping the video real quick. Starting the video real quick. This time I am going to fly it until we're out of range. Oh, actually I think we're out of power. I didn't look at that. Okay, let me stop that video. I think we ran out of power before we ran out of range, unfortunately, for demonstration purposes, but let's see. No, those lights are still blinking, so I guess that's what happens when you fly out of range. I think we went out of range there. Okay, so let's do that start hand take off again. So that's what happens. Let's try that one more time. We'll fly down that way and see what happens slowly. Yeah, there's its range. Its range seems to be about only about 20 meters, unfortunately. So, but that's what happens. So there's very little chance of flyaway with the Dobby, because it'll just gently land itself when it gets out of range of this transmitter. Dobbin. I gotta stop saying Dobby. Starting the camera one more time. Camera started. Let's take back to the air again. So again, this is a close range quadcopter, but surprisingly acrobatic for a close range quadcopter. Surprisingly good flyer. I like it. Let's go up high. I haven't done that yet. Let's go up high, higher, right overhead, so we can get some video. And do a rotate. Still got power on that thing. Those lights are nice and bright, red, white, and blue. I hope that camera's coming out nicely. And let's come back down. Okay, its lights are starting to blink now. So we're going to bring it in here closely. I'm going to shut off the camera. Oh, it's like stopped blinking. I think I hit the takeoff or land button. It's still flying, folks. Starting the camera one more time. Recording. Its lights blink when it records? That's unusual. That wasn't blinking before when it's recording. Let's turn on its lights, camera off. Okay, this is it. This is LVC warning now. This is its LVC warning. Let's bring it in close so you can see that. LVC is on right now. Going to lower rate. That was So here comes Dobby. Let's see how long Dobby flies. There it is. It's landing itself. Caught it before it hit the ground. So the Dobbin from FQ777. They actually got something here. I like it. Good quadcopter. I hope there's a little jello. We'll find out here in post-production. But all in all, very good quadcopter. Quadcopter 101, signing out.